Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Brittany. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. So today we're filming a very exciting video. We're going to be doing a review and demo and also a wear test on the new Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. Now, you're probably wondering, like, how do you have it? It's not even out yet. I did order a sample from Sephora. They're doing this thing right now to where if you buy $25 worth of product, you get a free sample, and I just picked out my shade. So on their website, this retails for $56, and it's supposed to be a full coverage and have a natural finish. It says it's a highly concentrated liquid foundation designed to deliver instant full coverage with just half a pump. No primer needed. I did use primer today, so whoops. But yeah, I was really excited about this foundation just because I love their foundation stick, and I felt like this would be like even better because it's liquid. I don't know. So we are going to test it out today. So if you guys want to see me try this, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh wait, before we get into the demo, I do want to let you guys know I do have combination skin. So I get mainly oily in my T-zone, and everywhere else is pretty dry nowadays. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so my face is already primed. I used my Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water, and I also already filled in my brows. But before I get into foundation, I do want to conceal my veins really quick with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, just because I always do this before foundation, so I want to wear this exactly like how I would every day. So I'm just going to put this right on top of my veins. Then I'm just going to blend that in. And today I'm using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I haven't used one of these in forever, but ooh, it feels really soft. Alright, so as you guys can see, my skin needs a lot of coverage, or at least I feel like it does. I just have lots of like acne scars going on, especially like down here, right here. Like it's like on the outsides of my face and then my forehead, and just like lots of discoloration. So we're really gonna see how this covers. So I got my little sample here. This is what it looks like. It's so freaking adorable, but it came in a box and everything, and I got the color Shell, so hopefully this color will work out for me. Because it was a sample, I didn't really have much colors to choose from. But what's also really cool is that like the little container is actually glass instead of plastic, which makes you feel a little bit fancier than just a plastic sample. But yeah, usually in the foundation stick, I do wear the shade Buff, but I saw swatches on Trend Mood of this foundation, and Buff looked like it was way too dark. And I do feel like that color would be a little bit dark for me now, but I still feel like the liquid runs dark compared to the foundation stick, so just keep that in mind. So this is not going to be my first time using it. I did use it a couple days ago for the first time, just because I wanted to get a feel for it and get my first impressions on it so I could tell you guys. But from the first impression, I noticed that this is very like hard to blend out. I don't know if it just like dries fast or what, but it's just a little bit harder to blend out. And so I'm just gonna apply it with this little spatula that it comes with. I think the color's okay. Like it looks like it's pretty dang perfect, but then once I blend it in, it does oxidize a little bit and get a little dark. So I don't know, we just have to keep trying it out and see. But I'm gonna go ahead and start blending that in before it starts to dry, because like I said, it's a little bit harder to blend out. But as you guys can see, it has amazing coverage, and a little bit goes a long way, but I still put a lot because I'm me and I love me some full coverage. And I am using a different sponge than I did that day, so that could also help. That day I just used my beauty blender. So I am going to be doing a full wear test today. When I wore it for the first time, I did keep an eye on it, but I wasn't completely like, what does my foundation look like, you know? But it didn't seem oily, and it seemed like it held up really well, so I'm really excited to see how it holds up today, like actually watching it. So I don't know if it's the foundation or the sponge, but like it soaked up a lot of the product, as you guys can see. So it even had less product and it gave me this coverage, so that's really nice, just because I love me some coverage, you guys know. So I feel like this has like a soft matte finish. Well, I don't know. There's like a little bit of luminosity going through like right here. But it just has a really pretty finish. The Hourglass foundation stick has more of like a natural finish. I love the finish. It doesn't wear as nicely as like a matte foundation, obviously, but I love that for the longest time. That was probably way too much for my forehead. But yeah, this color seems to match, right? What do you guys think of the color? Like, if I do end up buying the full size, should I buy this color? I feel like it looks pretty dang perfect right now, but we'll see how much it oxidizes. And oh my gosh, it just covers so nicely. Dang! Me like it. Me like it a lot. Okay guys, so this is what the coverage is looking like. I honestly don't even feel like I have to build it up. Usually I do go in and build it up in some places, but this one just has such good coverage and it blended out easier today. I don't know if maybe it's just because my beauty blender wasn't wet enough that day. I do suggest going in with a wet sponge. I feel like it would be harder to blend out if you just used a dry brush, just because this foundation just, I don't know, I feel like it dries fast or something. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will go in with a little bit more on my nose, just because I feel like there's some skin peeking through and I want to make sure I test it on my nose because I get so oily up here, or on my nose. I don't know why I was saying up here, and I might as well add some right there too. I lied. I'm gonna add some. Okay, and then for concealer on top, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty concealer because I'm still testing this out. And I don't know, like, I had a really good time with it in the video, but it has been creasing on me lately unless I put like a lot of powder, and then it makes it look dry. So I don't know, I'm just gonna have to keep trying it out as well. But I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight and conceal the face with this, and I'll show you how everything looks like after. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after concealer. I did want to let you guys know that I did end up returning my Fenty Beauty concealer that was in the shade 120, and I ended up going with 130, just one shade darker, just because it was so light. But this one is still obviously like brightening, so I like it. And so yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera. I'll show you the time now. It's 11:19 a.m. and so I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face like I usually would. Everything I'm gonna use on my face I will have listed in the description in case you're wondering. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do a wear test, and I'll be back after I finish my makeup just to show you how everything looks like together. Okay guys, so I just finished all my makeup. This is what it's looking like. So far so good. It looks super flawless. My pores look very minimized. Everything just looks really good. I do have some dry patches going on right here, and it's it does look dry, but I mean, it's a dry patch, like it's gonna look dry, but it's not totally like clinging and looking super bad or cakey. It just looks a little bit drier in those areas. And yeah, so everything looks pretty good. I do like the color after all. I feel like it's a good match for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I am going to wear this throughout my whole day. It is now 12 p.m. So I'll go ahead and check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how this held up on my skin. Okay guys, so it's now the end of the night. Let me go ahead and show you the time. It is 9:33 p.m. I've been wearing this foundation for almost 11 hours. So for this being on for 11 hours, it wore pretty well on my skin. My forehead usually looks really dry and cakey by the end of the day, and it looks nice and smooth. I do have some creasing in my laugh lines per usual, but it's nothing too crazy. I was scratching my nose earlier, so if you see it like worn off, that's why. So it does like transfer eventually. My nose is actually not as oily as I thought it would be with this foundation. It looks pretty well. Like, I don't even think I would have had a blot during the day because I'm not that oily. It's breaking up a little bit on my chin, but probably from touching it. My pores are a little bit more visible now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I see. This is kind of, here, let me do a close-up. So here's a close-up of my skin and how it's looking. But yeah, so far so good. So my final thoughts over this foundation is that I do like it. I love the coverage, but the color is maybe just a tiny bit dark. I like the way it wore on my skin, and I feel like I am going to purchase the full size whenever it does come out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so I can know that you like these kinds of videos. Also, if you have any questions for me, leave it down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer it for you guys. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, BritanyRaquell, go ahead and subscribe before you leave. I do make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so that's 3 times a week. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!